Hey guys, so I wanted to just quickly film this video, and I just got back from like grocery shopping, just backing my way out. Okay, so I wanted to hop on here and just share what I learned from church today. We had a guest speaker. By the way, if you guys don't know my name is Tamar. Yeah, welcome to this video. I wanted to quickly talk about how just not overlooking your age. And what I learned today at church, we had a guest speaker and she talked about, she's a missionary, and she was talking about the power of yes. In other words, like your obedience. And what I really loved was how she brought up this story in the Bible where Jesus asks Philip, hey, because they were at this open field or place where it was like thousands of people there, and he was like, how are we gonna feed these people? I'm just paraphrasing right now. And he asks Philip that, knowing the answer. And Philip was like, he basically says like how there's so much people that he wasn't really sure. Peter or someone said, hey, there's this young boy who has like some loaves of bread and fish. So she was bringing up the story of where this young boy in the Bible who brings his lunch of like some loaves and fish and offers it. Like Peter just says, hey, there's this young boy who has this meal and that's about it. And Jesus blessed it. And that young boy could have just been like, no, this is my lunch. Don't want to give it. I don't want to offer it. And it's really just touching how like when you say yes to God, like God has no problem multiplying things. Like that's not a heavy thing. It may be heavy for us. It may be heavy for us humans. It must be like, in some cases very difficult to give our yes to God. And I'm saying this to even encourage myself because I'm like, well, tomorrow you may be young, but what happens if you just say okay to God? Do it. When you give, will you receive? But his word says that like you give will be given unto you. I just wanted to like encourage you, like you may be young, you may not think that you have a lot to give, you may not think that you have the monetary resources or specific items that you feel like you're limited in giving. But the crazy thing is, not in our timing, but in God's timing, you will see how you will have your needs fulfilled, and that very thing you've said okay to giving, when God has asked you to give, he's not going to leave you lacking. And I just say this to encourage you. Like, I didn't see that part of the story the way she shared it, where there was this young boy, and he could have been like, no one's taking my lunch, no one's taking my loaves of bread and my fish, no one's touching my lunch. But the fact that he ended up giving what he had, and it multiplied and it blessed others. It's like, not only did it bless himself, not only did he witness that being multiplied, but it blessed others. And it's like, you know what? Some of the blessings that God gives us isn't really mainly for us, if anything. Like, his blessings are there to glorify him and bless others. And the thing is, like, God doesn't forget you in it. So you get blessed, the person next to you gets blessed. But this obedience part, it's easy to obey when you trust. It's easy to obey when you truly love God. If you don't love, you don't trust. If you don't love, you don't obey. It's simple as that. It's pretty much common sense. Like, you're not going to be with someone that you don't trust or you don't love. You're not going to give them your yes. And I think this is where our faith needs to stretch and grow. So I just wanted to come on here and like share, like, if you are a young person and you're limited in what you have to give, you feel this thought, like, you have this thought in your head to give, or you have this compelling sense in your heart to give, just do it and see what God does, because he's not going to leave you lacking. He's not going to he's not going to leave you and put you to shame. No. So I say this to encourage you. Give what you have and give it cheerfully, and he'll bless you. That's all.